Hello, everybody.
Howdy,
Hello.
howdy.
Hey, bitch.
How are you all doing?
We're doing good. How you doing?
Yeah, awake. Yeah.
You're welcome, by the way.
Oh dear. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Strixhaven University. I am Zephyr. I will be your Dean of Stories for today. And with us in no particular order, we've got Kat playing Lavender. We have got Malachi playing Fortis.
Hello.
We have got their partner in crime, Dragon, playing Simon.
Yeah, I hope the sun just fucking turns off at some fucking point. It's so warm.
In character or out of character?
Yes!
We have got Yanis, played by Mahez.
Hello, hello.
And we have our two stars of the day, our Silkball athletes to be. Seb playing Morwen.
Except he's not here, bitches!
He's not here because he's fucking driving a Drake. Thanks. And we've got Yumi playing Percy.
That's me. I'm here.
Alright, I'm gonna give Seb negative on his first roll because he wasn't here
You know
for the roll
what?
call.
Yes, abso-fucking-lutely.
Write that down. But, ladies and gentlemen, where last we had our group of friends, they were dealing with the first little bit of drama, it seems. Simon, after signing up to all the clubs and jobs that they wanted to partake in, decided to leave early as they had something on their mind, and they were very quickly followed by Percy and Lavender. Shortly after that,
Bad call! Let me tell you.
Fortis began to follow along. Finally, Morwen and Yanis, after an enlightening conversation about gods, also decided to track them down.
Very enlightening.
Glad you could join us.
Yeah, you
Simon-
fucking late, bitch.
Garnered the attention of someone higher than while storming through the island of Strixhaven before coming upon a very familiar hill. Lavender, Percy, and Fortis were able to catch up with Simon when, temporarily, Simon lost control of what they are and what they could be, and learned something new about themselves, locked behind memory and trauma, passing on their emotions to Percy, who was overwhelmed by a sense of anger, hatred, jealousy. Luckily, Fortis was there to put a stop to anything that could be, knocking out Percy, leaving Lavender very confused. Fortis took Percy back, and Yanis and Morwen were left with more than a few questions, let's say. And of course we
And a
ended.
killer migraine. Yeah.
And we finished off with Fortis having a meeting with one Mina V, learning about the former Professor Brookhallow, who had been exiled for Strixhaven for crimes against the Founders. But all have rested, all are well, at least for now, it seems. And the sun rises on a new day, an important day. A day where Morwen and Percy will get to prove themselves
Oh,
in the
yeah.
arena.
Yeah.
And we are going to begin with Morwen. Morwen, you have done your meditations, you have done your flagellations. And so now, how is it that you prepare yourself for your tryouts today?
So to start things off, he's going to just go over in his own head, like, okay, what are the rules? What can I and what can't I do?
As you
Which-
think over in your mind potential strategies, you would note that there's really only one rule in Silkball. That's no
Don't kill
murder.
anyone? Okay, that's fucking lame. No
I
fucking wonder they
know.
joined.
And it is as you're going over the rules in your head, a little bit of parchment that you got from the table of potential beginner strategies. Lavender, you've gotten a little bit used to the way Morwyn handles himself at night, and so you've actually been able to get a little bit of sleep today.
Yeah.
And you wake up and you see Morwyn sat on his bed across from you, reading over the piece of parchment. What do you do?
Groggily wakes up because she was up for a lot of the night, looking up things with different plants and herbs, getting ready to prep herself for the horticulture club. And looks over and asks, "Oh, you ready for today?"
Indeed, brave one, indeed.
So, how does this Swillball work?
It is Silkball.
Silkball. Yeah. How
Yes.
does Silkball work?
Well, quite simple, really. You have 2 teams, 5 players each. 1 player on each team is a king, and you throw a silk ball
king?
back and forth, trying to hit the king.
Never heard of hitting a king for fun.
Neither had I before this moment. I think the closest I had gotten was dragon chess, but I was never really good at that.
A dragon's test?
Chess. Dragon chess.
Okay. She just nods as if she's trying to pretend as if she gets it. She absolutely doesn't get it. She's very confused, but she's trying to make it seem like she is not confused in any capacity whatsoever.
Morwen is looking at the note, specifically trying to see if there's any direct mention or just hint towards him not being allowed to just pick up rocks and chuck at people. You know, as a distraction.
It's technically allowed, so long
Which
as
means that is something other people might be able to do to him. He needs
so
to be
long as
wary
you are
of
not,
this.
so long as you are not quote unquote shooting to kill.
Okay, aiming for kneecaps, got it.
Yeah, you can, like, obviously, and it's sort of a gentleman's rule, like, try to cause as little harm to each other as possible. It's effectively, whether you're using magic or weapons or other, don't aim directly for vital parts of your opponent. However, throwing a rock or throwing sand in their eyes to try and distract them, tripping them up with your weapons, casting a fireball near them to kind of try and push them away from a silk ball, trying to, knocking them down from a higher perch, completely legal. Bones have been broken in the past, blood has been lost, people have been winded. There was one instance of a lost limb, and that player did get that player was removed from the team for the rest of the season. But that only ever happened once.
Someone broke their bone?
Yeah, bones
No,
have been
lost
broken
limb.
before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he lost a limb and then got just removed only for the season.
Well, the person who dismembered them was removed.
Oh.
The limb was regenerated. Though that kind of magic is not common. It can be done. You're in Strixhaven after all.
That's true. That's true.
Excellent, excellent.
Meanwhile, across the hall, I do need to ask the question, Simon. Would you have
Yeah.
been in your dorm last night?
No. He would have slept in his usual spot in the tower. He would not have dared to go back to the room. Especially after he know. I believe Fortis told him that that's where he would have left Percy. So I feel like he would feel too guilty about that to not go to the room at all. So
In
I
which
feel like,
case-
yeah.
Percy, you
Yes.
wake up in your dormitory alone. It's not the first time this has happened.
Yeah.
You don't know where Simon is. I'd like you to roll me wisdom.
Okay. I forgot to open D&D Beyond. Hold on.
That would be useful.
D&D. Okay. Sorry about the characters. Percy. There we go. All right. You said roll wisdom.
Yeah, just a straight wisdom for me.
All right. There it is. Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
so your memories of yesterday are a little bit blurry. You remember going up to try and help Simon. They seem to be going through a rough time and they were punching the tree. And you remember sort of trying to get in between Simon and the tree. And then everything goes a little bit blurry and you're struggling to remember. You will notice you got a little bit bruise on your temple.
No forehead.
So, how would you like to prepare this morning?
Well, obviously, I'm gonna do a few morning exercises. My little daily routine, as he does, what he grew up with, basically. And then he is going to just get ready and head out, and maybe stop by more and see how he's doing, see if he's ready.
Alrighty. Lavender, it's probably about when you've sort of been able to get up a little bit and actually get yourself ready. You picked out an outfit for the day, where you and Morwen will both hear a knock at the door.
Who is that?
I'm awfully early for a visitor, don't you say? Morwen will get up and open the door.
And you will have Percy standing outside your door.
Good morning, Marwin. Are you ready?
I am indeed. Do I have to wonder, how are you feeling?
What are you talking about? I mean, I'm tired, and I think I might. Wait, so you said, do I remember anything from yesterday, Zephyr?
You basically remember seeing Simon at the campfire punching a tree, you trying to get in the way, and then that's about where your memory
Okay.
blacks.
So, yeah, I mean, I might have fallen off the bed. I had a little bruise on my forehead, but I'm fine.
Hmm. I'm going to roll a d20 for myself.
I just feel this guy staring at me,
You're not, y'all can see it too.
analyzing me.
Okay. He's going to look at you. So you do not remember then?
Last thing I remember, I saw Simon. He was punching a tree, and then I tried to get in the way, and that's kind of all I remember.
I see.
Speaking of which, I should go check on him.
I wasn't there for the event itself, only its aftermath. But, well, when I came onto the scene, you were already knocked out. The
Oh.
exact nature of how that occurred is unclear.
Oh,
But it seems like you're not worse for wear for it.
no, it seemed fine.
Then let's hope we have nothing to fear. It's a big day today.
I wonder who we're gonna go up against.
Whoever they are, I'm sure together we'll best any foe.
Yeah. They said we're not allowed to break bones, right?
Well, from my understanding, we're supposed to limit any physical damage, though the only hard set rule is no killing.
Killing. And then I'm gonna start meticulously thinking.
Moment is going to lean in. Just between the two of us, the rules are not very specific about throwing rocks, so be careful.
Oh. I like a challenge.
Lavender, how are you reacting to this conversation at your doorstep?
Very, like, boys will be boys.
Aw.
Boys.
Alrighty. Now, Percy, do you want to try and find Simon, or are you going to focus on going to the workout?
Yeah, I'll try to find Simon.
Roll me investigation.
Okay, let's see if my luck is better. No. Well, down.
Well, sweetheart.
So, you obviously there's no look.
It's gonna be one of those days.
You do ask around a little bit, but no one has seen Simon this morning.
Alright. Well, in that case, I'll probably just head to the main area.
All
Or
right.
get breakfast and then head to the main area, whatever.
So, and then Lavender, you're tagging along, aren't you?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, the three of you will go over, grab some breakfast and a coffee before making your way to the Silkball Stadium. Meanwhile, Fortis, where are you this morning? Bearing in mind that you would have already done your typical morning wake-up routine, where would you have gone first things first?
I'm going to follow the path from the dormitories to the biblioplex, bypassing that statue.
Okay. Make your way out. You see that there are a lot of first years who are sort of making their way to the stadium. You'll also see that a couple of the second and third years are also heading up towards the stadium as well. It looks like they kind of want to get a proper view of the new bloods. But you make your way to the pool where Boltari is. Is there anything particular you would like to do once you sort of make your way to the statue?
I want to look at the eyes.
They are not glowing.
Sort of nod to myself and head up towards the biblioplex.
Alrighty. As you make your way towards the biblioplex, you will come across Simon.
Oh shit!
Simon.
Out there?
You are outside of the cafe, the cafeteria at the biblioplex, and to your dismay, it is closed today.
he's standing there, he's staring daggers at that fucking label that says closed, and he is quite actively thinking to himself, should I just break in, or like, will anyone even give a fuck if I do that? So he's standing there with his arms crossed, like his glasses like on top of his head today actually, and he's just staring at it like, should I? Nah, I mean, it's not like there's all animals like around, right? That's how you find them, Fortis.
Fortis, the floor is yours.
I'm gonna say, ooh, hmm.
He's thinking.
I am thinking. And I'm thinking, I wish I had something, but I don't.
Would you like us?
interim,
Yep.
in the interim, Simon just sighs to himself, and with his fancy walking stick that he has with him today, he just, you know, as he's walking away, heading towards, I imagine Burgleplex might be itself, like the library. I don't know where he's going just yet, but he's going somewhere. He just, you know, he taps on the door angrily, like once, twice. You know, as he's walking away, like, I mean, if it happens to open on its own when he just, you know, hits the lock or something, I mean, that's a lucky coincidence. You know, it's not like he broke into it or something.
Are you trying to force the door open with your cane nonchalantly?
Oh, fuck you, of course, sir. Of course
All right.
he is.
So, first things first, I need you to roll. Do you have a cane? Like an actual item? Like, as in, like an item?
Walking stick that is a quarterstaff. So, yes,
All
technically,
right.
yes, he does.
I'd like you to roll me attack against the door. Just a straight attack against the door.
11.
Alrighty.
My
So
to hit is so low. Is it because I'm not proficient in the shit? No, I should be. Does it? Wait, what does it use to?
I believe
see.
quarterstaff is.
Is it strength?
It might be. Yeah, it's strength.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh god, that's it. Oh.
Fortis, you will see Simon like sort of lean up against the door and then just whack it with the cane, and there is this loud echoing sound in the opening of the biblioplex. The door does not open, unfortunately, Simon.
I am.
Curse you. He says under his breath. No, he not. He curses an undercomment and then he walks off.
Malachi, if you don't have thieves' tools, then a pitten would be a bit too thick for the lock.
I figured it would be. I'm just like, what else can I use? In that case, is there a window or something?
I mean, to the cafeteria? No. Like to where the kitchen itself is, because typically it's one of those sort of smaller stops where you go and order your food and take it outside.
What about ventilation?
I mean,
I'm just trying to think of any way into this place.
You would know that there is a pipe that goes up.
Oh, dear. Yep. Okay.
But you wouldn't know where it comes out. You also don't know if you or Simon could fit.
Important thing to
Sounds
figure
flexible.
out.
But yeah, no. He's walking over to what would that be? From the biblioplex, right?
Mhm.
That's where the first years would have their classes, like regardless.
Yes, all your first year classes are on the ground floor.
Okay. In that case, he'll be heading towards.
In fact, give me a moment.
I feel like he's going to sit at the library for a little bit. He knows how to play dragon chess, which I feel like he sits down there, looks at, and just like just like moving them like around a little bit, just a little bit like in his head. I'm thinking, he's having a day. Today, obviously, he knows that today's the tryouts for the Silkball and everything, but he just has some stuff like on his mind, and he's currently considering his options. Basically, I'd imagine.
Give me one moment.
Dude, that's a long time.
Yeah,
1
well,
moment's a really long time. I don't think we've got
I'm
that kind of time.
I'm doing my best.
When you try your best, but you don't.
Because
We love you.
There we go. All right, if I now do this.
Oh yeah, you do have that. Yeah. And my favorite cafeteria is right here. Oh, I cannot ping that. Maybe.
Okay.
No.
Click and hold.
Oh, that's
should
select
be-
target. That's not
Yeah.
ping. Okay.
So if you click and hold it all,
Yeah.
you should be able to ping it. But yeah, the cafeteria is here. It is currently closed.
Oh, I fucking have to talk to Blaze about that. But yeah. No, he would be at a chess table, I'd imagine then. Or a table that
Alright.
has chess on it.
Any of these 4 tables in the middle have a chess chessboard set on them.
You know what? He is sitting at the bottom left. Absolutely, he would be.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Yep.
Alright, in which case, Fortis, you will see Yanis walking by. Yanis, describe to us what you've been up to.
Basically alternating between going into the shelves, finding random books on subjects that would interest me, or, books that I think might help me get a leg up before classes are due to start, and reading bits and pieces from those, taking them back, grabbing other books.
Alrighty. You've been sort of going through a couple of different books. You know that your general study is going to be mostly on magical beasts and how to defend yourself from them. As you are going to come across those once you start your expeditions. Roll me intelligence.
Dirty 20.
Right, so you will know that the first few lessons are going to be on things like slads. They're going to be on myconids as well. You, however, have not been able to find anyone who can tell you what the first class is. But what you do know is that all 5 deans will be present for your first class.
Eerie.
So yeah, then it'd just be after I've done the research on the initial creatures we'll be studying, picking random books and reading from those, hoping I'll stumble across some clue to something.
Alrighty. Fortis, What are you up to?
It's just sending a message, but I have
Yep.
made my way around the this central piece here, behind Simon. I'm just gonna rest my hand on Simon's head.
He will stiffen, raise his head up a little bit. I say a little bit. It almost goes fucking all the way back. Lucky answer. How does Fortis look this fine morning?
As bold as ever. Head
As
shining in
bold
the
as
light
ever.
above you.
Old.
Do you polish that head of yours, or is it just natural that you're so shining?
It is maintained.
You must have some bright personality for it to be so visible. Morning.
Good morning.
Do you care for a game of dragon chess?
I have not played before. Sure.
Well, it is quite simple, really. If you'd like, I could teach you.
Very well.
It's, you know, and Simon will actually spend some time to, in a very like, this thing here, it's a bitch, you don't like it, you can ignore that one for most of the game. This one is very useful. That's a, well, no, I can't say that. I cannot say that live. And he has very colorful descriptions for each of the pieces and what they can and cannot do. And he goes a little bit about like how it is done and all that. And he invites you for like a simple beginner's game, I'd imagine.
Now, I do need to ask, do either of you have proficiency in dragon chess?
I do, actually.
I do not.
Alright, in which case, Simon, I'd like you to roll me a charisma check.
A charisma check. Straight?
Just straight charisma.
Oh, God's sake. 7. It was so much better. It was so
14.
It was so nicer.
You're struggling to follow Simon's initial lesson, unfortunately. Like, you pick up the very bare bones, but Simon tries to teach you a couple of basic strategies and maneuvers, and the way he describes them just does not click in your brain.
He's using too colorful of words. It's like you try to get your ex to like backstab the one person that you care the most about, and like it just doesn't click sometimes. And then your opponent is trying to like stop that, and sometimes even worse, like they try to actually help you out. And which is like, why would they do that? Like it's so weird, but it turns out that they have like a secret objective. You know how it goes, and it just goes back and forth with like him talking about the game, but him not talking about the game at all. So you might
It
have
becomes
some
very
difficulties following.
anecdotal how he
Yeah.
begins talking about stories of things that have happened whilst he was playing dragon chess, not actually about playing dragon chess.
Apparently, yes.
Yanis, I'd like you to roll me perception.
23.
With a 23, you will notice as you're going through the books, there's Urzmukdok and Quintilius in the aisle next to you, and sort of through the bookcase, you remove a couple of scrolls in one of the books, and you're able to peer through to the other side, and Urzmukdok sort of looks around a little bit, then hands Quintilius a scroll, and then sort of very quickly ushers him off. He does seem a little nervous when giving him the scroll. And then from that, Quintilius will sort of scoff slightly and start making his way over to one of these tables, and we'll begin reading.
A book or the scroll?
Begins. You know what? Roll me investigation. So
90?
you will see that he has a book open, but the scroll is behind, like sort of out of your view inside the book. And he seems to be reading that instead.
So I'm going to grab a random book,
Mm-hmm.
walk down, and then walk past like I have been to, go outside and read some of the books.
Yep.
And as I'm walking past Quintilius,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Moment to Think and look over his shoulder.
Okay. Does Moment to Think have any verbal or somatic components?
It is just completely verbal.
And,
We'll try and do it subtly, but
I was going to say, I would like you to roll me persuasion to see if you can hide your invocations just in a mutterance of words.
of course, that's the one where the digital dice just like, you know what? Nah.
Alrighty. So, you do still cast this spell, and you have what is it? Moment to Think gives you?
Um,
Bu-
can take one additional action and move around.
So I'm assuming
no
you're
time.
gonna study the scroll.
Yep.
Okay, so you can't read fully in that amount of time, like the full contents of the scroll. However, it is a scroll about the astral and harvesting ingredients from the astral. And then your spell comes to an end, and he kind of looks up at you. And he smirks
And
at
I'll
you.
keep muttering it while reading pages from the book I'm in.
Not bad, but spell's a little clumsy.
Just look over to him. It's what we're here to learn.
You know, if you wanted to share my notes, you could have just asked, Deannis.
Nothing about sharing notes. I was just curious as to why Uzmuktok seemed nervous when handing it over to you. That was all. After the incident with the chess pieces, nobody can be too cautious.
What? You think I'm gonna animate a broom to hit you with it? Uzmuk'Tok's a wimp. Anyone can see that.
I'll just shrug and continue heading outside.
Okay. And we will shift our perspective for a moment. And we will go to the Silkball Stadium. The field has been set. Students of first, second, and third year have all gathered in the stands, as well as a few teachers, to witness the tryouts for the new potential Silkball athletes. Percy and Morwin, you have been guided through the red team's tower onto the field. You have a couple of your classmates at your side. The three that stand out are Melwathon, the dryad. You have Greta, the dwarf, who Morwin you are familiar with, and you have Tilana
Wait a
Kapoor.
minute. Why is Morin's name on my thing and Percy's name on his?
It's because that's
Because
the
it's
way the
under
layering
your,
worked. Yeah.
Oh, I'm Morwin now, I guess.
Lavender, you have taken your seat right up front and center to be able to see what's going on, and you've been joined by Cadorus, Xantha, and Aurora, who all sit around you. Aurora wears the veil over her face and is wearing this beautiful black sequin gown. Xantha is kind of wearing sort of a slightly tighter leather vest, along with a matching harness with the Strixhaven emblem pasted right on the front. Cadorus is just sitting back, leaning on the bench, and he does seem to have some sort of cigar to his side. And you've got a couple of your other classmates as well sat in the front row. The other most notable individual is Professor Ezra, Dean of Prismari, is sat in the back watching closely. Morwen and Percy, you and your new teammates are stood on the line when Javinesh Stoutclaw, captain of the Silkball team, proud Lawhold student, steps right up front with 4 other Owlin behind him, all wearing Lawhold gear. Alright then, we've got a few of you to try out, so we'll see how you all do. And bear in mind, you're probably not going to win this little tryout, but it's not about women, it's about heart. So we're going to put you all in teams of 5 and see how you do. The rule's going to be 1 silk ball, 1 point to a victory. You can do whatever the rules allow to try and get your edge, but above all else, don't just try and go for the win nice and quick. Impress me. And if you can do that, well then, you might just have a spot on this year's Silkball team. So why don't we start off with, and then more when Javinesh locks eyes with you and you see a smirk in his beak. Our first tryout team, he announces to the audience, and everyone begins leaning in. Morwin, Percy, Tilana, Melwathorn, and Greta. You can all have a moment to discuss your strategy. The silk ball will appear in one of the 5 circles in the middle of the field. And instead of being granted, we'll see who's the quickest to get there. But I'll warn you, I'm just as fast as running as I am flying. And Javinesh and his team will make their way to the home line on the blue side. Percy and Morwin, you have a moment if you would like to discuss any strategies with your teammates.
Let's see who here did homework.
I'm just
That's
currently
what places.
rereading the rules.
Yeah, same.
A question.
Yes.
And you can consider, you could consider this question being both in and out of game.
Mm-hmm.
How's the king selected?
In this instance, you will decide who is the king.
Oh,
Normally, the way it works is you pick the first king, and then when the king is out, the crown will go to the nearest player. Because this is 1 point to a victory, you can simply decide. But
Okay.
obviously, whoever you decide needs to be nimble.
Yeah. You know, I feel like Morwen would just look around and essentially as openly, like, you know, just an open question to everyone. Who here is the least likely to be hit?
Ilana and Melwathorn look to Greta, who stands about, at least with Melwathorn, who's a good 7 feet tall. Greta being sort of 4.5 foot. Melwathorn will look to her. And Tilana will look to Percy.
oh.
You look quick on your feet.
I guess I am pretty fast. I think.
Greta will kind of cross her arms. If you want it to be me, I can dart between a few rocks and trees, but I'm also not the fastest.
Darting between a few rocks and trees might be helpful.
Then again,
What
you
do you-
got Buckethead here. You might be able to catch the Silkball before it hits him.
That's true. Looks up at Morwen.
Morwen just sighs. Does it really look like a bucket?
A little.
I mean, you're making it work.
Thank you.
So we want someone to be fast on their feet. Wouldn't him being tall make him an easy target for the opposing team?
When it'll fall down to us to make sure he doesn't get hit. I've got a couple spells up my sleeve that I can throw at these guys.
Wait, hold on. Question out of game. Isn't magic
Mhm.
forbidden?
No,
Oh.
it's a magic
I'm-
school.
Oh, my bad. I think I heard the rule wrong.
Killing is
I-
forbidden. Everything
Yeah,
I
else
don't-
is fair game.
Well, magic spells are not. I don't have a lot of, but I can throw a good rock or dirt.
Melwathorn will nod to you.
Morwen is going to look around.
You will see on the other team, Javanesh has chosen to be the king. And the crown is firmly atop his head.
Hmm.
So I will make. There we go. I will need to push you both for a decision.
Oh, okay. Marin, do you think you might be able to do it?
I'm more proficient in shrugging off hits rather than avoiding them.
In that case, maybe giving it to Greta would be good. Because what is it? You said she was like four
She's
feet?
she's about 4.5 foot. She is a dwarf.
Yeah. Do you think you're good at avoiding attacks?
I can do my best.
All right. That sounds like a good idea.
Alrighty, so are you
Worst case
marking?
scenario, one of the others of us could try and take the hit for her.
That is true.
Alright. I have marked Greta as your king. Before we get festivities underway, Lavender, you up in the stands. What are you up to? Are you talking with anyone? Are you investigating anything? Sort of looking around at the arena?
I guess she's chatting with the Doris and Xanthar and Aurora and stuff, and just kind of watching on.
Cadoris kind of offers his cigar to you.
No, I think I'm good, thanks.
All right, man, it's your loss. And he kind of takes another small puff, and you see there's a slight blue glow in his iris.
Okay.
You see
Suspicious.
Xantha is sort of leaning forward slightly, and he seems very interested in how this game is going to go. And then Aurora, you can see, is kind of tentatively looking at Morwyn.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you will hear a little bit of running around.
Sorry, CJ.
And-
Who did you say had a blue glowing eye, or whatever?
Cadoris. Cadoris has
Cadoris?
got a
How do you
blue
spell
glow.
that?
Cadoras. If you
Cool.
hover over the token, you'll be able to see how it's spelled as well.
Oh, thank you.
But behind you, you will feel a small tug on your clothing, Lavender. I'm taking bets.
What does that mean?
You put a little bit of gold down, and if you win, you get the gold of everyone who bet on the other team.
Give me 2 seconds.
Alrighty.
Gamble, gamble, gamble.
Gamble.
I'm like the little demon on Cat's shoulder. Do it.
I guess I'll put. Is 5 a lot?
5 is about a week's worth of student pay.
Oh my.
So your student allowance every week will be 5 gold.
I'll put 2 gold on Morwyn.
Gold on.
Damn, didn't even fucking believe in me.
You're on the same team!
That's true.
And I take the gold out, right?
Yeah, take the gold out for now. Cadoris will also put a gold down on Team Blue.
Dude, Cat, we're gonna get you so rich, don't you worry.
And Xantha and Aurora are both going to put 2 gold down on Team Red. Alrighty, good luck. She kind of scarpers off to go get some bets from some other students. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our Silkball tryouts. Now, how this is going to work is a little bit of thievery from a little game called Daggerheart. We're going to have a counter of five, and Morwyn, Percy, and Lavender will each have the opportunity to do skill checks, cast spells, make actions, whatever. And for every success, the counter goes down. So, Lavender, you can... Obviously, you can't get involved in the game, but you can do whatever in your skills, anything on your character sheet you want to do to try and help out your buddies. If you can justify it, it's all good.
Okay.
So, starting positions are going to be the king in the center, so I'm just going to move you two around. Movement isn't going to be hard capped, but I am going to worry about your movement based on the actions and skills you want to use. So focus more on what you want to achieve, and I'll worry about the sort of worrying about resources and stuff like that. So, I'm setting my counter. I'm just using my d20 here. Alright, my counter is set at 5. And you guys can do this in any order you like. So with that in mind, who would like to take the first action? As you will
I just
see.
came along for the ride.
You can cheat from the stands! Bless them or something!
Throw a fireball.
You will see Team Blue taking up their first positions on the right-hand side of the field.
Okay, and said that the Silkball will be in one of the circles in the center,
Yes,
right?
the Silk Ball has not yet appeared,
Okay.
but you can literally whatever you want to try and do to help your team win, as long as it's on your sheet, it's in game.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the floor is open to you.
I'm just looking through my character sheet to see if I have anything at all that might actually be helpful. Okay.
Oh, I don't have any spells.
I feel like Morwen is just going to try and get to the center as quickly as possible.
Alrighty. Roll me athletics.
Athletics, alright.
DC 14.
Oh, that's almost at 20. Oh.
Unfortunate.
He kicks a rock and face plants.
Alrighty, Morwen, you try and sprint down and get an early lead, but you get to about here and you trip on a rock, and you've unfortunately you're gonna fall prone.
I want. So wait, where he was trying to go for the middle?
Yeah, no, he's trying to run to the center.
I will go right after him and try to do the same, and I'm gonna jump over his body.
You
Good.
jumping over his body? Alright, that will be either athletics or acrobatics.
Ooh. Athletics. 16.
DC 14, beautiful. Alright, you are able to leap over Morwen's body, and you do like a cool little flip as well. And you're able to
Morwen
move
gives you a
right.
thumbs up with his head in the mud.
As I'm
Be able to
flipping in
move.
slow motion, Morin
Yeah.
just looks up and sees Percy like look at him and like and wave before he lands.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and you're able to land down on the steps. Counter moves down to 4. The rest of your team, Greta is immediately going to. Where's my mouse? There we go. Greta is going to immediately try and dart behind this tree. Melwathorn is going to come over Morwen and try and help you to your feet, and Talana is going to try and back up Percy as best as they can. And then I'm going to try and very, very quickly. I don't have an asset for the Silk Ball yet. I tried to get one, but I couldn't find a good one. So for now, this is all we're going to have. But the Silk Ball appears in this circle.
Ooh, okay.
Meanwhile, on the enemy team, you're going to see that Javanesh's team are starting to really push you on the flanks and go on either side. Javanesh darts behind this pillar here, and this player is going to move right on up and start flying towards the Silk Ball.
Oh,
Alright, red team and Lavender, floor's back on your side.
Red team and.
So you said that
Thanks.
Melvathorn was trying to get Morwen up.
Yeah, he's able to get you back on your. He's currently getting you back on your feet.
Okay. Well, so I guess Morwen will finish standing up and realize that maybe it's not a good idea to just bum rush from the fucking thing. In which case, And Morwen, once he's finished standing up, he's going to move. And I feel like how do I mark things? Actually, I could just technically move him. He's gonna try and move as close to there as possible.
Alrighty, that's not gonna necessarily lower the counter, but you're able to get yourself into position. Sure.
Yeah, and from there, I feel like he's just going to wait and see what happens. He said he doesn't have anything really that he can use to help prepare, so to say.
Alrighty. Percy and Lavender, is there anything you guys want to do to try and help the counter?
I wanna. Can I grab the silk ball?
You can try and grab the silk ball.
I would like to try and grab the silk ball.
Alrighty, that is going to be a sleight of hand.
Okay, I'm gonna fail this.
DC 14 again.
11.
Alright. So, Percy, you run up to the silk ball and you try and grab it. Unfortunately, with your speed and your momentum, you're not able to quite grab onto the surface of it. It's like quite a slippery, difficult item to grab. And you sort of just run past it and your hand just scuffs over it and it begins rolling towards the enemy team.
No!
Oh,
Lavender,
shit.
is there anything you want to do here?
Is there any... How can I?
You tell me how you can help. If it's on your sheet, as long as you're not actively disrupting the game, like whatever you want to do is open floor.
Don't get caught.
That's the most important. So I have a question actually while they're thinking, CJ, right? So usually during the Silkball like game in general, right?
Yeah.
Is the school's team playing against another team within their school, or like are they playing against some other schools from somewhere fucking off else? Like how
It
does
could
that
be.
usually?
It will typically be from a different plane. So Strixhaven kind of represents Verona in that sense.
Okay. Cool.
I do not think that there's anything I can do.
Alrighty. In which case, we'll go back over to Morwen and Percy. Is there anything you guys want to try and do now that the silk ball's rolling towards the enemy team?
Hold on, I want to see something. Yeah, no, that is way too far away for that. Okay.
Don't worry so much about the mechanics of movement and range. Focus more on what you want to achieve.
Okay. So through his lantern, Morwen is able to cast Mage Hand.
Yeah.
So I feel like, first of all, I feel like that is a aspect of the lantern that he would not be fully aware of yet. But I feel like he would be essentially like hearing Percy kind of, yell out in dismay as the ball starts rolling away.
Yep, sure.
He's going to try and once again heedlessly rush towards the center and just sort of pray for guidance essentially.
Okay, alright. So I will let you roll either religion or arcana on that one.
Okay.
DC 14.
Well, that would be religion. That's 14.
Beautiful. Meets it, beats it. Alright, you were able to sort of get up and you start moving forward a little bit. And you pray for something, anything to help you impress your classmates and your seniors. And Percy, as you're trying to sort of course correct yourself, a blue spectral hand projects from where on your body is the lantern at the moment?
It is kind of clasped by his hip.
Yep. So from Morwin's hip, this blue spectral hand begins reaching forward and is able to grab the silk ball and stop it rolling. And Percy, you're able to course correct and you're able to grab
Woo!
the silk ball. So that counter moves down to 3. And the silk ball is now in your possession. This teammate of Javanish is going to fly up and he's going to try and wrestle the ball out of your hands. So, Percy, I'm going to need you to make an athletics check for me.
Okay. Oh, 14.
14. All right, you're able to maintain control of the ball. And this teammate goes flying off and momentum carries them and they go planting into the river. That won't reduce the counter, but you still have control over the ball. And Javanesh is going to jump onto this pillar and will cast Entangle.
Oh,
And will make... It's not going to affect you per se,
okay.
but this space on the ground is going to become difficult terrain. So you're going to be
Difficult
slower
terrain.
moving through it. And then the rest of his team is going to start moving... Oh, did not mean to draw that. The rest of his team is going to start moving up onto the sort of central platform here. Meanwhile, Melthorn, Tilana, and Greta are all in position, ready to help if you need it. Lavender, is there anything you would like to try and do from the stand here?
I don't think so, question mark.
Alrighty. Bear in mind, you can do things like cheering on the people you bet on. You can try and call out where the enemy positions are.
Oh, I mean, she's been cheering them on the whole
I
time.
mean, tell me
But,
those
yeah.
things. Roll me
Oh.
charisma.
Okay.
You got to tell me these things, Kat.
Well.
Alrighty. Morwin, you have just seen this blue spectral hand sort of coming out of your waist, and you're a little bit confused as to how you're doing that. And then all of a sudden, you hear Lavender yelling out something, but you can't quite make out what it is they're saying. So, as you kind of turn your head to try and hear what Lavender's saying to you, a firebolt cast from the player over here is going to catch you at your foot, and your foot is now on fire.
My foot?
No, Morwin's foot.
Oh.
Ah.
This
You know what? In
girl.
response to this, Morgan is just going to run up and try and tackle them.
All right,
Oh.
let's do it. Roll an unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike? Alright. 19.
Very nice. All right, you are able to run right up to this player and bring him down and knock him prone. So he is temporarily taken out of action. This guy in the water is temporarily taken out of action as well, as his wings are now wet. He's trying to climb himself out the creek. Percy, you've got Javanesh up on this column here, and you've got your 3 teammates just behind you. If you want to give an order to them or ask for help from them, what would you like to do here? Countdown is at 2.
So I want to ask, we're supposed to hit the silk ball on the person to get a point?
Yes.
On the king?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's the difficult terrain, but is he on top of the difficult terrain?
So he is on the column, and then the difficult terrain is on the floor. So he's probably about 15 feet above you.
If I wanted to throw it directly at him, would that be at a disadvantage?
Wouldn't be a disadvantage, no, because you're not in the vines.
Okay.
So that is going to be, if you'd like to try and do that, that will be dexterity.
What do you think, Sebs? Do you think I should throw it at him, or do you think maybe giving it to a teammate?
but that's far away. So I say go for it.
Go for it. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the silk ball, and I'm going to, with all the strength in my arm, try to throw it right at him.
Alrighty. Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be either Dex or Strength, whichever one you
Dex
want to
or
do.
strength? I'll do Dex. Oh!
Oh no!
Damn.
Unfortunate. You try and throw the ball, and he sort of stands there, and he's just able to catch it
Oh, fuck.
with a stiff arm, and he sort of smirks at you, and
How
now,
does a beak smirk? I don't understand.
and now Javanesh is gonna fly above you, Percy, and Javanesh is gonna get ready to throw the ball at Greta. Any one of you three has an opportunity to try and do something to stop him.
I want to do something if possible.
What's that?
Let me check my inventory real quick. Hold on.
Flying seems like a very fortunate advantage.
So
Why do
I
you
have
think,
a question
why do you
about
think
the
he's
silk ball.
captain?
I have a question about the silk ball. If anything is
Mhm.
thrown at it, does it like explode?
So the silk ball only so it's enchanted to only explode when it lands on another player.
Okay.
Basically, like there's a sort of very light enchantment when you come out that sort of designates you as blue team or red team.
What'd you
Take
say?
it to the face! Take it to the face!
Oh, wait a second. My options was maybe taking the rope that I have and try and yank him down. The other option was taking the crowbar and baseballing all the way back to him.
You can do either. You can do either.
I want to do the crowbar baseball thing. I want to run. Is it possible for me to run to where like?
Yeah. We'll do athletics for that one.
Okay, please athletics, please let me be cool.
Counter is still at 2. DC 14.
No, not another 2.
Oh my.
All right, you try and swing, and unfortunately, you're not able to quite hit the silk ball. It does not hit Greta, and it lands sort of around here as it bounces off the rock. But you go falling, and you are now in this little grassy hill, and you've been temporarily knocked prone.
Oh, this game hates me. I hate D&D.
All right. This player has been able to get out of the creek. This player is still jostling with you more. Morwen and Lavender, so we'll take it to you now. Is there something either of you would like to do?
We're not allowed to kill him. Said nothing about knocking him out. I'm gonna headbutt him with my
Alright.
fucking bucket.
Roll an unarmed strike.
13.
Unfortunately, it's not quite enough. You're able to hit him with your bucket, but he is still awake and is now kind of pushing himself out of your grasp. Countdown is still at 2. Lavender, is there anything you want to try and do from the stance here?
She's yelling like an angry football fan, honestly.
All right, roll me intimidation, DC 14.
Go.
There we go.
Shit!
All right. So these two over here, sort of near Morwen, closer to you, are kind of looking at you, and sort of the sudden passion that you've sort of garnered for the sport over the last few moments. And even Xanthra, Kadoris, and Aurora are kind of looking at you with a surprise. They're not shaken, but they're surprised at how into this you're suddenly getting. Countdown is at 1. Countdown is at 1. All right, Morwen, these two in front of you are kind of distracted and dealt with from Lavender for a moment. Greta is moving towards the silk ball to try and pick it up. Melwathorn is coming over to help Percy, and Tilana has cast some magic. Let's see, yeah, they have a firebolt. So Tilana has been able to get rid of this drawing over here and remove the entangled, so that's no longer on the field.
How high up in the air is Yavanesh?
probably still about 15 feet. He's coming down a little bit up from the throw, so he's slowly making his way down.
Okay. Would you say he would be? I say still 15 feet up, so that would be too that would too high.
But again, don't worry too much about mechanics here.
All right. I'm also worried about logic. Those darn
You're
physics.
at a magic school.
Yeah, good point. I would like Morwen to basically run and jump and try and grab a hold of his feet to try and weigh him down.
Roll me athletics. Let's do it.
Don't fall in the fire in front of you.
It's very fine.
Another 20
Very
for 24.
nice. All right, that is gonna complete the counter. You jump up onto the brazier and are able to grab Jabanesh and sort of grab at his claws and start pulling him down. And as he hits the ground, you see Greta sort of come from behind this tree and basically just lob the silk ball directly at him. And it explodes. And red team wins the match.
Woo!
Oh shit!
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
The crowd all around you guys erupts in applause. And Jabanesh just kind of got a little bit of a look of shock on his face.
I'm
But
going to just pat him on his shoulder. Good match. Then Morwen's going to go to the person he tackled earlier and cast Lay on Hands, just in case he actually took any actual physical damage.
alrighty.
Oh, how sweet you are.
Jabanesh will very gladly shake your hand. And he'll also, there's a look of appreciation on his face as you go over and help the teammate. The other two, Owlin, will slowly make their way over to you as well. And they'll go up to your team. And there'll be sort of handshakes all around. Percy, you're able to get to your feet as Melwathorn sort of looks down at you and sort of gives you a little pat on the shoulder. And with his other hand, a small daisy will sprout, and he'll pick it off and give it to you.
He's gonna take the daisy.
And as you're able to be pulled up onto the stadium, Greta will kind of jump at your shoulders and give you a hug from behind. And Tilana is a little more graceful, but will smile. Nice try hitting that silk ball. Quick thinking.
I slipped near the end.
Everybody stumbles now and again, mate, as Jabanesh comes over. Lavender. The audience have been granted temporary permission to go down onto the field if they would like to go and celebrate. Would you like to go down?
Yeah.
All right.
I want Percy to quickly also turn to Morin and be like, the way you jumped at him and grabbed his feet, that was insane.
Our victory was blessed by the divine. How could I not?
Righty. Lavender, Aurora, Xantha, and Kadoris are all teleported down onto the field. Lavender, the floor is yours.
She runs up to them. She starts smacking both of them on their shoulders, like, "Yeah, good job, guy, you did it!"
Oh, I want Percy to also go to the bird guy. Is he still trapped in webs or whatever?
No. So that's worn off at this point.
Okay. I want to help. I want my hand to reach out to him to pick him up if he's still on the floor.
So he stood up at this point.
Oh, okay. I'll put my hand out to handshake.
He'll shake your hand graciously. And Lavender, Rosie will fly down at you. Congratulations! Here's your winnings. And you can add 10 gold.
Hell yeah!
And then they will fly over to Kadoris and give them 10 gold as well before flying back up to the crowd. And sort of to divvy out the winnings and such. And yeah, you will all be left to celebrate on the field Obviously, there are more tryouts to take place over the course of the morning, but Javanesh looks at you both with confidence, and it's with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a very small break to go refill water, go to the bathroom, whatever you got to do. But congratulations to Seb and Yumi, you did it!
You did it.
You did it, guys.
I gotta be honest, with that first roll of mine, I did not think we had a chance.
I didn't either.
Very, very well done. But yeah, we'll be back in just a few once everyone has had the opportunity to water themselves.
I'm so sad that I missed that like Silkball shot. That would have been so cool.
So good, bro. It happens. It happens.
Indeed.
Something is fun. It looks really fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait until I reach level 2 and I have actual spells.
Who needs spells? Spells are not necessary in a magic school.
Well, that's why you're here to learn the spells. No good if you already know them.
Get a shag or
Currently,
something.
Morwen has access to 2 spells, both of them
Dude.
from magical objects.
When Percy finally learns the spell, he's gonna be the most annoying person in the school. I'm telling you right now.
He already is. No, I'm kidding.
It's gonna be like, oh no, we forgot to light up the candles for the birthday cake. I got you, fireball.
It's a weird one, but I may talk to you at some point about getting a silk ball made. 'Cause I tried looking for one and I couldn't find one.
Mm.
What?
Oh, I
I'm
can't use
quickly
that.
go and grab some water.
Also gonna have to roll a couple things in the background.
Man, all of my pens are fucking ceasing to work. Is it really that warm?
You store them with the writing side down?
Yeah, because, you know, the ink otherwise just goes
Yeah.
up. Yeah. This is...
Not everyone does. I figured you did,
No.
but I had to at least mention it.
You know, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Sometimes people can just do stupid and do it regardless. Has happened to me before, so that is a good call out. The only pen I store whichever way is my digital pen.
I have returned.
Ew.
As have I.
I left the water bottle in my fridge. It is nice and
Smart.
cool.
Good shit, good shit.
Smart Sebastian.
I swear I didn't fall asleep for a little bit there.
I could
We
tell.
know you did. We know you did.
Was nothing against you guys, I'm just tired.
Understandable. Well, good news, we won our tryouts.
We
I
did.
was awake for that bit. I
Excellent.
apparently fell asleep just as it started and woke up just at the end.
You woke up as you're all cheering.
A little bit before that,
What?
but yes.
Did you not sleep yesterday? Or just a long day?
I had a long day
Oh, fair, honestly.
the day before and didn't get to sleep till late. Woke up early.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
No,
running
let's
on
just
about
hope
3
you
hours of
guys-
sleep right now.
Oh? Oh, Oh, that's so little.
Yeah.
That is so little. Let's hope the guys get on the team.
I don't know, that performance, I don't think they deserve it.
I think it was kind of mid, but
Morwen's trip right at the start just completely.
Wrote them off. It's it's unforgivable. You
Yeah, no, yeah. I
Guy
think managed
forgot
to make
to
up for it
tie his
later, but
shoes.
I was gonna say, I think he made up for it by making the winning play.
I mean, hey, he tackled one of them on the ground, he tackled one of them in the air. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me.
Alrighty.
Morwen
Does
was
anyone...
basically like, what do I have to my advantage here?
I'm heavy.
Basically, yes. Like from that trip earlier, I can confirm I'm heavy.
No. Alrighty. Does anyone need anything before we come back from break?
I was gonna say, I'm
A
gonna
caffeine
put the,
IV.
I'm gonna put the scene over. I will just duck out very quickly and be back shortly.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, so Zin is back.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. A few hours have passed since the game that Morwen and Percy played. You guys were able to watch some of the rest of the tryouts, and there are some interesting prospects coming up this year. There's a couple of people that actually seem quite competent at Silkball. Only 2 of the 6 tryout teams were actually able to beat Javanesh's team. Obviously, Morwen and Percy, your team being one of them. The other team was led by a Minotaur, which you guys take note of. But it's at this point that Lavender, Morwen, and Percy, you guys are able to make your leave from the stadium. Where do you guys want to head?
Lavender will look at the 2 of them and say, do you want to go get some food? My treat. I got some money.
And then I'm gonna.
Aye, let's celebrate.
Yes.
Alrighty. So the 3 of you will make your way down to the Bow's End Tavern in the coastal town of the island. I will also note that Morwen and Percy, you can add relationship points whilst I remember. So
Woo!
Oh shit.
you can add, it's a little bit of a list, but
Oh.
I'm happy to repeat it. You guys can add 1 relationship point with Greta, 1 with Melwathorn.
With huh?
Melwathorn. It's the dryad in the
How do
document.
you, oh right, I can look at it through here. Oh wait, no, I can't. How do you say it? How do you write it? Sorry.
Let me pull up the thingy.
Thank you. Sorry.
MEL
Yeah.
WY
Mm-hmm.
THORNE.
Thank you.
You can also add 1 with Talana.
Tilana Capuli. I know my players.
And you can add 1 with Javanesh.
Talana and Javanesh. So Greta, Melwithern, Talana, and Javanesh.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Alrighty. Meanwhile, we are going to shift back over to the Biblioplex for a moment. Yanis.
Yes.
A couple hours have passed since your interaction with Quintilius. So, what would you be doing at the moment?
Lavender cheers her cup.
It'd honestly be getting to about lunchtime, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just after. But yeah, just afternoon.
Yeah, Yanis would probably think about heading down to get something to eat, and before he headed off, he'd check on what Fortis and Simon were up to.
Alrighty,
Invite them
so
to come down with him.
wait for Malachi to get back real quick.
Malachi said that he's gonna be following me and doing whatever I'm gonna be doing.
Well,
and
I
I
was
know
gonna
what I'm
have
gonna
you.
be doing.
I was gonna have you two do a roll off to see who won the game.
Oh, okay.
So
Cute.
I might roll on his behalf. Oh no, Malachi can roll. So I'm gonna have you two both roll me intelligence. Simon,
Okay.
because you have proficiency, you can add your proficiency modifier to your result.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
Oh,
no,
no.
8.
6?
Alrighty, so
Simon is
Malachi!
so distracted.
whenever you're
Malachi,
ready.
it's your time to shine.
So he's gonna be up for a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, but I believe he's got his phone on him, so he can roll from his phone, I believe.
Yeah,
There it is.
Yes! Oh my god, yes!
I didn't think it would happen,
God!
but your game ends in a fucking stalemate.
Oh my god! You see, I taught him so well. I taught him so well.
In the
See?
end, both of them only have their kings left.
That's honestly how it comes down to. So it is. How this goes about is Simon, knowing that Fortis is a beginner, is kind of going easy on him a little bit, but he goes a little bit too easy and makes a couple plays that are, even to Fortis, knows, oh, okay, I'll just take that then. Fortis doesn't yet have the knowledge or experience to be able to capitalize on it. And so, Simon, you're able to take some pieces quite early on. You dumb down your plays, but then he starts getting momentum, so you start having to pick up. And Yanis, as you stumble over, these two have been actively playing this game for about an hour now. And it is at this point that, Simon, you realize you are in a stalemate, and neither one of you can win.
Oh, you fucking bitch. You know what? I'm gonna take his king, I'm gonna eat it. I take his pawn. I'm just gonna chomp down on it.
What are these pieces made out of?
Okay, roll me a constitution save as you bite down on marble.
Constitution save. It's fine. 17. I'm built different.
Dio.
Yanis, you wander over and you just see as Simon takes the red king, throws it in his mouth, and just pouts with it. The base of the piece sticking out ever so slightly.
I went. See, wait. I won, bitch. I'm gonna call it as personal victory in my book. There hasn't been anyone watching who knows how to play Dragon Chess, so they cannot question me on that. And then I explained to for Tease that, hey, like, look, if it looks like it's a stalemate, whoever gets the king faster and chomps down on it, they're the official winner, so that's kind of how it goes in these games. And now, since
Get
he's not
that
here
you
to
might be
question
hungry, Simon.
that,
But
no,
I was
I
just
am
about
not.
to invite you to lunch.
I actually have a meeting with a teacher, and I'm not. I just had a big breakfast, so to say. But I appreciate your offer. Quite kind of you. Do you want some breakfast, Fortis? And he looks over at Fortis, who is sitting there looking at his at the board, contemplation evident on his face.
Fortis will mention that he also has a meeting with the same teacher.
Well, I guess that makes it then. Shouldn't the playoffs be? Actually, no. What time is it actually? Ooh.
As you look at the large sort of hourglass that rotates, sort of hanging high just above the Hall of the Oracles, it is getting close to 1 p.m. So the tryouts would be wrapping up if they haven't already finished. You remember from last time, they typically spanned the morning, but didn't. They don't really go in the afternoon unless a lot of students want to sign up.
Yeah. I think the tryouts might be actually getting wrapped up, if I remember correctly.
Yes, and I'm sure for those interested in the sport, that would be fascinating. But if you guys are busy, I'm going to go and get some food for myself.
By all means.
Alrighty. Yeah, so I assume you make your leave at that.
Yep.
It's at that point that Quintilius will kind of walk over, cross his arms at you, Simon, and it's like, I wouldn't stick those chess pieces in your mouth. You know that's the table that Morwin was sat at, right?
And you tell me now? I'll have to sanitize my tongue.
I'll chess piece goes flying across, clear across the room.
I don't think there's a prayer out there in the world that would make my tongue feel better after the bucket had touched it. Ugh.
I guess
Well,
that depends on who
regardless.
you're praying to.
I suppose it is. But what are you doing here, baby doll?
Oh, I'm just doing a bit of early research.
Oh, really? Do you need help with, how should I put it, catching up before the classes? It's not like there's gonna be a lot.
This is
These
more
days.
of an extracurricular activity of mine.
Oh, really?
But
Need any help
I
with that?
You know, he kind of looks at Fortis. A sneaky buddy could be of some use to me. Might even be willing to pay you for it.
I look over at my sneaky buddy that is still staring at the at the chess plate board game. You know, I feel like I will speak on his behalf, and sure, we can help you out. I have a meeting with a teacher a little bit later, but until then, I'm sure we'll be able to squeeze that in.
Well, you see, I need you... And he kind of looks over to Drazo, who I will bring up for you. He's like at one of the bookcases. I need him to open up the shop, and then I need him to be distracted whilst I grab something from the back.
Ah, I see. Well, I think I have just a way of distracting him in that case. Actually.
That'd be perfect. And then he'll look over the Fortis. There's a small pouch in a red box in the back of the storage in the store. And you just grab it for me. And don't bother trying to get inside, because I'm the one with the key. Got confiscated on the way over here, but I really do need it for my studies.
Ugh. Such a drag.
Believe me, it was pain getting my hands on it, but you know, the things you do for family, right?
Ah, the things you do for family indeed. Speaking about that, actually, I did notice your fancy signet over there.
Oh, there's when he kind of looks at his signet ring.
You know, I do recognize it.
Everything Dragon has
Oh?
been saying is a lie. Horrible, horrible misinformation.
Oh, you come from Eden.
Mayhaps.
I didn't realize. Yes, the Melentor family hold a place in the courts of the castle.
Oh. You know, I thought there was something familiar about that one. It is so great to see some familiar ties around the school.
I don't think I've ever met you at the courts. Who do you represent?
Oh. You know what?
Am I allowed to say?
You know, what? I'm gonna stand up, and I'm going to extend my hand towards him, and I'm going to tell him. I represent Lord Black, of course.
Kind of look at you for a moment. Fortis and Simon, I'd like you both to roll me insight.
Oh, my insight is dog shit. 14.
Okay. Fortis, with a 24, you will see a slight stiffness in his posture at the mention of Lord Black. But he will take the hand and shake it. His face will not give anything away, to Simon at least. I didn't realize I was in the company of such celebrities, let's call them.
Oh well.
Perhaps if
You
he
know
ever
how it
came
is.
out of that house of his, I'd be able to welcome you both to a gala.
Oh, you know how it is. A little bit of a shut-in with a book, aren't I?
Well, try not to live such a boring lifestyle, will you?
I don't plan to. Which is exactly why I think we'll have a great time helping out a little bit. Trying to live a little, you know?
Okay. Well, I'll be waiting for you over at my table. The quicker you can get me that box, the quicker your friend here gets paid. And he'll flash a platinum piece at you, Fortis.
You see me sort of lean back. Just scratching the side of my head, you know. It looks like I'm deep in thought. And I'm gonna get up. And I'm going to walk right up to what's his name? Sorry.
Dasimir.
Quintilius or
No,
Drasimir? Drasimir.
Yeah, I just can't remember his name. I'm gonna walk right up to Drasimir. Good morning.
The Minotaur will kind of be looking over at some books, and as you suddenly appear, oh, hello there. Can I be of any use to you?
You can, but only if you're willing.
It is my job to aid all those who use the Biblioplex.
You may reconsider. I was wondering, may I practice my pickpocketing? Everything that I take, you will receive back. That is an honest promise from me. But
Oh my god.
I am a little rusty.
Simon is standing there. First of all, he face palms himself like, oh my god, what did I just hear? Second of all, he's gonna whisper to Quintus, I've never heard him talk so loud before.
Well, please roll me persuasion.
Oh.
Can I argue for performance?
Performance. If you succeed, this performance will come later
Okay.
because you're trying to convince him to let you pickpocket him effectively.
That's some good numbers.
It was
He'll kind of, with a 17, he'll kind of stop for a moment. There is one thing I'd like to remove before we do this experiment. And he takes this glass orb, perfectly clear, perfectly spherical. And even if like you hold it up to the light, you can see this kind of rainbow on the inside, and he'll place it on a shelf. And then he will go over,
Mhm.
and they'll start having a performative conversation with Simon and Quintilius. He'll sort of come over to the two of you, and I hope everything in the Biblioplex is to your liking.
I actually do have a little bit of a question. You see, the chessboard here is missing a piece, and I was hoping to be able to join the Dragon Chess Club, but like, I sadly missed the sign-ups yesterday. Like, I was hoping that maybe you could help me with that. And he flashes him a dazzling smile.
Alrighty, I'm gonna have you roll me.
Pieces of marble between the teeth.
Hold on, I just want to point out, you face palmed. You face palmed. This is working for some stupid reason.
I know! Somehow it's working and I love it!
Sorry, I need to pull up something really quick, but I am gonna say, Simon, that is gonna be a persuasion, and then Fortis, I'd like a sleight of hand from you.
Sure.
And she makes sure.
Let's see. You said persuasion?
Persuasion, yeah.
Yeah. That will be a 22 total.
22, and then a 20 on the sleight of hand. So, so how are we gonna do it? The 14th, I will tell you what's on Drazimir's person,
Yeah.
and you can tell me what you'd like to take. So, we've got Ascending Stone,
Yep.
Oh, God.
an immovable rod,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
a wand of web,
Mhm.
and an emerald pen.
Okay.
You can take up to 2 items with a 20.
So, pen, wand,
Stone.
stone,
And rod.
What shop is he running actually, by the way? Because I don't remember.
He runs the Biblioplex's general store over.
Oh, just general store.
Right.
It's where you can buy general equipment or magical items.
No keys.
Ooh.
He does not have a key on him now.
Okay.
You know, in which case, as we're talking, I'll be like, actually, like on second thought, I was hoping that maybe, you know, since we already have a couple of you know, board games here, I was hoping to actually acquire one for myself so I can take it up to my room. If you could be willing to, you know, maybe sell it to me.
Of course, yes. Come right this way, and if you'd like to join the Dragon Trust Club, I can get in contact with Professor Ezra, and she'll be able to help you find the sign-up sheet.
I will
Oh,
take
that
the,
would be
the
lovely.
rod and the pen.
All right, you can
The
add an
rod is
emerald.
so cool.
You can add an emerald pen and an immovable rod to your inventory.
Adding a second emerald pen.
Oh shit, you had that one! God damn! I wanted to extend my collection, but sadly they're all out.
So yes, Drasimir, and I'll also move everyone else's point of view. Drasimir will come over.
Yeah,
To
and I'm going to, with my hand, just, you know, motion to 14, like we're moving.
Quintilius will go back over to his table, and Simon, you will see as he comes up to this door, he waves his hand and dispels the arcane lock
Ah,
that keeps the door closed.
smart.
And he will go
Fucking
inside.
magic school.
Yeah, heaven forbid there be magic in the magic school. So I will say, the Drasimir is looking at this shelf, and there is a box under the desk here, marked as what's the word I'm looking for?
Confiscated.
Confiscated. Thank you.
I would like to just like take a general look around the store, like as is.
Alrighty, and then Fortis, what are you doing as well?
While he's distracted, I'm just gonna quickly nab the box and tuck it away. And
oh, right off the bat,
just
great.
Right off the bat, because he's already looking away.
Yep.
Just gonna quickly grab it.
Roll me stealth with advantage. Or if you'd like, performance with advantage if you want to be a bit more public but still sneaky. So either or.
Oh, I'm so...
And then Simon, once we've done this, we'll...
Was it stealth or sleight of hand
So-
you said for the first one?
Either stealth...
Stealth.
Either stealth with advantage or performance with advantage.
I'm so tempted to take performance because it's higher, but I'm gonna take stealth.
Okay.
Advantage.
Whatever makes you happy.
Okay,
17.
I'm gonna wait.
Ignore that.
It's all good.
What?
Alrighty, so with a 17 on stealth, you're able to... so I assume you're like looking in the little confiscated box and then taking the mark out of it, or are you just taking the whole thing?
No, just the specific item. I'm not gonna grab the whole damn thing.
I would like to do something.
Yep.
In case, you know, Drasimir was to ever look behind, I would like for Simon to lean too close to a shelf and knock his head, accidentally, oh my head, ow, to distract, in
That's
case he
gonna
was
be
ever to turn around.
that will be a performance roll if we need it, so
Yeah.
I'll keep that in our back pocket.
Just calling
but
that
yeah,
ahead of
40s.
time.
You're able to look inside the confiscated box, and you see a small red and black wooden box that matches the description that Quintilius gave you. You're able to pull it out, close the box, slip it into your robe very easily.
And then I'm going to...
Meanwhile, go.
I'm literally just, once I've got it, I'll tuck it away. I'll grab the wand and the the rod and the pen out, and I'm just gonna... Sorry, I didn't want you to forget that I had your stuff. Hand him his items back.
And he will take them. Thank you. I hope I was helpful.
You were very helpful, thank you. And I will make my way.
Simon, the store itself has a mixture of a lot of different things. Let me go. I knew Fortis was the bottom.
Fortis is a bottom. Would you look at that?
So in this store, Simon, there are some weapons, and there are some arcane focuses on this shelf. On this shelf here in front of you, like the big main one, it's like a load of different pieces of equipment. There's grappling hooks, there's rope, there's board games, there's like the different kits that you can get, like explorers kits, all that kind of thing, as well as some spare uniforms for all 3 years.
Oh, lovely.
And then on these two shelves are a mix of books that you can buy that cover random assortment of information. Some of them are copies from the Biblioplex, some of them are unique books to the store. There are magic items here, selections of weapons and scrolls and potions, and different pieces of magical equipment. There's also spell scrolls that you can buy.
That is really good to know, actually. Thank you.
There's such a wide variety of stuff that, these shelves are probably 3 or 4 shelves stacked on top of each other. And then they are 15 to 20 feet long. So there's a lot of different things, and each one's got its own little compartments, but smaller. There's a compartment for magic rings. The potion shelf will kind of come out, and there'll be a lot more from behind. There is a very large amount of things, basically a large general store with some magic stuff, all stuffed into quite a small room. And Dragomir...
I don't remember there being so many items here.
The school has invested over the years in making sure that there's as many options as possible for everybody involved.
Quite so they have.
You can see the way he navigates. He kind of just knows where everything is. He's not even thinking about it. But he does pull out a dragon chest set.
Oh shit, right. I was gonna buy that. Oh, would you look at that? That is a pretty one. Tell me, how much do you want for it?
Oh. This will go for 5 silver.
How about 5 silver, and you also give me additional king so we can replace the one that is missing in the library?
We should have something for that. And then he kind of goes into a smaller box, and it's got odd pieces for different board games. And he's able to pull out a red king for dragon chess, and he'll put it on top of the box.
Can I have one more, actually, just to keep for myself?
We'll go in and have a look for another one, and then the second. Red king or white king?
Red king.
Alright, he will put that on top of the box as well. So you've got a full dragon chess set and then 2 red kings.
Cool. Great. Amazing. I'm gonna pay that.
All right, that'll be 5
Fail to
silver.
remove coins. Oh my god, I only have gold pieces. Fuck off. God. Do you have change?
Yeah, he has. He'll go over to the little money box and he'll do some change.
Fucking hell. God damn it. Who the fuck uses silver pieces anyway? Ugh. You know, just fucking keep that. I don't care. Just keep that. Ooh. And he walks. You can keep the 5 silver. Just, you know, dragon chest game on me. And he walks out.
Alrighty.
He's going to walk over. First of all, back to the before he leaves, he's gonna just linger like a little bit to see if he's locking the store back up or if he's leaving at all. If he is not, then he's gonna move back to the.
He'll be around for a little bit, and then he will, like, probably about 5 minutes will pass, and he'll come outside and lock the door behind him.
Cool.
Sort of wave his hand. But he'll sort of take a seat in the main entryway, just in case.
Nice. First of all, I'm going to replace the motherfucking piece that I fucking stole. I actually stole 8.
Yep.
Replace that one. And then I'll make my way over to Quintilius, but I believe Fortis was there before me, so.
Yes, Fortis, as you've made your way, Quintilius is just sat there reading a book. I'd like you to roll me perception.
4. Oy.
Oh shit! What? That is the lowest perception I've ever seen you roll. Oh
Okay,
my
so-
lord!
Yeah, he's just sat there reading a book, and then he'll sort of see you coming over, and he'll close it up, and get up from his seat. How'd you fare?
Sadly, I must inform you that I can only offer you a handshake.
He'll slowly reach out a hand.
Sort of like drop the box into my hand as I as I give him a handshake and
As soon as he feels it, kind of smiles at you.
such a shame.
I didn't think he'd let me down. And you'll see him slide the box sort of into his robe. Oh, I think you dropped this out of your coin purse. And I'll give you a platinum piece.
Thank you. Very kind.
And it's about at that point that Simon, you'll come over.
Oh shit! It's a platinum.
What's on it, bro?
Simon is actually going to gently toss the Red King towards Quintilius.
He'll grab it.
A peace offering, keepsake. So you remember me, of course.
Oh, believe me, someone working for Lord Black is hard to forget. Well, if I have any more work that needs doing, I know who I should go to.
I am always happy to lend my assistance. I am such a helpful person, after all.
I'll remember that. And
But I believe my meeting with a certain professor is actually up on the books. So if you excuse us.
oh, of course, I wouldn't want to get in the way. And he'll take up his book, slip it into his bag, and he will make his leave. Malachi, Fortis can add a relationship point with Quintilius. Dragon,
Yeah.
Simon can lose one.
Ooh, interesting. That gives me a lot of information, though.
Yeah.
Cool.
For now, we are going to shift back over. I think we've been leaving everybody waiting plenty. As Yanis, you make your
Yes.
way. I want to assume, are you going to the Bozen Tavern for lunch? Or you...
Probably.
Alrighty. Let me just... Alright. Yanis, you make your way into the Bow's End Tavern, and it seems a little busy today, and you look over, and on the largest table in the room, you can see Lavender sat with Morwyn, Percy, Greta, and Tilana, as the 5 of them are all sat together at a table. You've all got your assorted drinks and food being served to you. You can all see Javanesh is like at the bar, and he's kind of giving you a salute. And Lavender, this meal is on the house, so you don't need to pay for it.
Okay.
But yeah, as you're all sat around the table, what are the 3 of you up to? What would Yanis see as he walks in?
I would say them celebrating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tilana has a glass of wine and she offers a cheers to the group. And,
I feel like
yeah.
Morwyn has cornered some poor sod as he's expounding upon them that, hey, like, my goddess, you know, she gave us that victory. I prayed and she delivered. So he's just, you know...
I can tell you right now, Satan ain't gonna give a fuck about that game. Unless you're dying on the battlefield, it doesn't count.
Oh dear. But no, Yanis, you see, you know, the group that you spent orientation with, your newfound friends, all celebrating at the table. How would you like to go about things?
Nothing against them, but Yanis has little to no interest in sports. He is going up to the bar, ordering food, and then finding a quiet table.
Alrighty, you go up and Javanesh is there ready to serve you. What can I get for you?
Whatever the lunch special is, I just want to eat and then get back to the library.
Oh, come on, mate. Class hasn't even started yet. I'll start
Yes,
writing you up.
and there is no end to the amount of knowledge that is contained in that library. I will not have enough time during class to study all of it.
He'll kind of look at you a little bit, and I can tell you, mate, in the 3 years that you're going to be here, at least, you're not going to be able to go through every book in that building. I've been here a year. I've not even been able to get through a whole shelf.
I'll still try my best.
He kind of looks you up and down. He spies that Lawhold pin on your robes. Already decided where you're going first year?
Indeed. You might say I've been training for it for my life.
And he'll kind of pull back his uniform, and you'll see a similar Lawhold pin. His seems a bit more updated, a bit of a cleaner material. Obviously yours is you've held with you for some time. Well, first off, if you're going to end up with me, we'd be lucky to have a brain like yours. You want some advice from a senior?
I'll never refuse wisdom.
I sort of lean in a little bit. You can study every book, every scroll, every bit of parchment that Baltari has sent to the plains. But you need experience to succeed here in Strixhaven. Book won't save you on an expedition. Have you got a strong team by your side to help you through the hard times?
Yanis will think on it and just... I'm sure I'll find people who can fill my shortcomings.
Really hope you do. Like I said, that brain would be useful in Lorehold. And then he kind of pulls up a pork steak and some homemade ale and hand it over to you. Just don't burn yourself out, mate.
Don't intend to. But again, thank you for the advice.
Happy to give it. Now move your ass, there's a line behind you.
Yanis will head over to a quiet table.
Alrighty. Percy, Morwin, and Lavender, I'd like you all to roll me perception.
Okay.
Nope. 8.
Yep.
Alrighty. Lavender, the 23, you got the highest, so you will be the one to spy Yanis. He has a conversation with Javanesh at the bar, and then he goes over and sits in a small booth in the corner on his own.
She looks over to him, calls out, "You're more than welcome to join us if you want."
Perhaps another time, but I appreciate the offer.
And she nods and goes back to the rest.
Alrighty. Melwathorn will walk over to your group of 3 with another round of drinks, whatever it is that you've been ordering, and he will go over to Lavender and Morwin, and similar to what he did with Percy, on his arm will grow 2 little daisies that he will pick and offer to each of you. Lavender, I believe this is the second one you would have received from him.
Yeah. She bows her head to it.
It's so cool that you can just grow daisies out of your arm.
He sort of bows his head. Lavender,
Hmm?
roll me a con save.
Is he charming you? Oh no, he's charming you!
Wouldn't that be a charisma save? Although maybe this is some different type.
6.
Percy and Morwin, you begin to smell something sour in the air.
Oh no.
Oh, wait.
Well, this is simple. Morwen just simply stops breathing.
Sweetheart!
Percy, how do you react?
Percy makes a face like he's trying to hide it. Like,
I'd like you to roll me performance, please.
okay. Wow, these daisies smell great. Fuck! I got it's a -1 too.
Sweetheart!
Oh, his eyes are watering. His face is red. It smells good.
I was gonna make you roll. You know what?
You said what?
Lavender, I'll still have you roll insight for Morwin, but you don't need to roll it for Percy. It's an unnatural one. Okay, so with Morwin, you can't really see anything beyond the bucket. But Percy, his cheeks have gone a bit red, and his eyes are watering a little bit, and he now seems to be breathing through his mouth. And then what is to you a bit of a familiar smell begins to fill the area.
You know, Janus had some forethought when he picked his own table.
Oh dear.
I think, my goldfish needs me. I gotta go. And she just runs out.
Morwin, roll me wisdom.
Wisdom, alright.
Yep. That doesn't have a goldfish.
That's right, they should fucking room.
Yeah, that's why I had him roll it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, like at first, you know, she says that, and you know, he nods his head a couple times, and he kind of stops. He thinks about it for a moment. Thinks about the
minute.
circumstances. And I feel like the very next thing he's going to do is just look around to see, like, to try and get a read on, has anyone else picked up on the fact that she does not have a goldfish?
That's the thing that you're.
So, no one else is questioning it, but at least Melwathorn is not at all reacted. I
Okay.
will say that much. Tilana and Greta, very much like Percy trying to be polite, they're doing a bit better at selling it though. Percy, I will let you describe how you react to Lavender needing to go feed their goldfish.
Does the smell leave as soon as they're gone?
It takes a couple of minutes, but it will. Once Lavender leaves, it will slowly start to simmer down.
Percy, okay, by that point, Percy's been knocked out with his face in the food. And as soon as Lavender's gone, he just kind of spurts up, and he's just like...
Aww.
Well, when Percy lifts up and he's been eating spaghetti and he's got a little bit of spaghetti coming around,
Where's Lavender?
like sort of like a mustache.
She's gone.
Looks at Morwen. Where's Lavender?
He had urgent business to attend to.
Oh, what kind of business?
She had to feed her goldfish.
Do I know if she has a goldfish?
You've never been inside their room.
I
so
never
you
saw
don't
their
know.
room when I knocked on the door.
Well, you've not been inside,
Okay,
so
okay.
she could very easily be keeping a goldfish like
Oh.
away from the doorway.
That's so cool. I didn't know we could bring pets. I would have brought mine.
I'm sure if you're
There's
a ranger,
always
you
next
can.
year, and I'll pat him on the shoulder.
And then I'm gonna go achoo, and I'm gonna sneeze out a meatball.
Sneeze out a meatball.
Yeah, because my face is in the food.
What, did you have a meatball up your nose?
I guess it was a tiny one.
I guess.
I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna be looking directly at Morwen when I sneeze too.
That's disgusting.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Morwen.
It is more than fine. I
Oh
was going
dear.
to look around at the others. Well then, I hope you all enjoy the celebrations. I believe I should go and pray. He is going to stand up, go out, and try and find where Lavender has run off to.
Roll me investigation.
Alright. It's not very good with investigation. Oh, that's a 0.
You immediately you go outside, and as you're going as you're going out, someone's coming in. You kind of stumble into them accidentally, and they are very. Oh, I'm so sorry. Great job today, by the way. And they go inside, and then in that little scuffle, you've completely lost her.
Okay.
Follow the smell, Morwin.
With a 0, like it is kind of masked by the smell of horses and wild,
Plus the
all
fact
this
that
sort
I'm
of
pretty sure
city
some of it
smell.
got tracked in his helmet.
Yeah. So
That I
yeah,
used.
you have lost her.
Yeah, now, having lost her, he's going to just default to go to their room and hope that she went there.
Hey. You make your way over to the dormitories. Yanis, you have not been privy to any of this. You've basically seen Lavender quickly get up and run out, and then Morwin go out a little bit after, but you are enjoying your meal. What are you doing at your table?
I'm not sure outside of just enjoying my food. I
Alrighty.
didn't have breakfast this morning. It's now lunchtime. I'm eating lunch and thinking about exactly what kind of book I'm going to read when I get back.
Hi. As you are kind of lost in yourself a little bit, thinking very heavily, Lorene will come up to you. Is the seat taken?
No, feel free.
She kind of slides in and puts down, and she seems to have sort of an assortment of wild fruits that have sort of been decoratively put on a platter for her. I don't think I've ever seen you so relaxed.
Hi, Tinch.
It's been an interesting morning, and it's nice to be able to just eat and let my brain wander for a bit. I'm trying to make my way through the library slowly before classes start.
Getting ahead of things.
I figure if
There you go, Miles.
I figure if I read ahead a little bit, it means I'll be better prepared for stuff and less caught off guard if teacher suddenly decides to ask me a question.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous.
Not the most bookish inclined, or just nervous about the way the teachers will treat us?
I don't know. I've heard some things about Strixhaven, and there's. It seems lovely, but some of the teachers seem a little. What's the word I'm looking for? She kind of wanders off for a moment. Full of themselves?
From what I've seen, some of them are certainly eccentric. But when you're running a school of magic, I would wager that a certain amount of eccentricity is expected.
I suppose you're right. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. I was meant to be coming over with my brother, but he decided this wasn't the life for him, and he fled to the Rogue Islands. So I guess coming here on my own has kind of got me a bit out of my depth.
this place was built for all who wish to study magic by Baltari. I have no doubt that if you're studious, you will do fine. And if you ever need somebody to help you understand things, I am more than willing to work with you in a study group.
I'll keep that in mind. Now, I might just sit here in the silence with you for a while, if that's okay.
Yanis will nod and go back to his food.
As will Lorraine. And you can add a relationship point with Lorraine. And then... Lavender, where have you up to?
The little beach over by the tavern. Cause that's where her goldfish is, obviously. It's
Alright,
not
you
in
come
the
over.
room.
The waves are rolling in with those beautiful white crests that they have. Some seagulls fly overhead, and you sort of run down into the sand. Feel free to take the floor.
I was not prepared for that. She is incredibly embarrassed, and didn't necessarily know where to run because she didn't want to go to the dormitory. She won't stink that up. Also, there is no fish in the dorm. She had a feeling Morwen was gonna follow that way. But if anyone did find her, the goldfish is in the lake or the ocean or whatever this water is. Can't see my thumbs up, but I'm giving a thumbs up. And a really corny smile.
Alrighty. As you sit in the sand watching the waves roll in slowly, you do hear some heavy footsteps behind you.
Oh!
And as you turn around, you see Melwathon.
See who? I didn't hear you.
Melwathon.
Fine.
Sort of his,
Shit.
the glow in his eyes, soft and yellow, and whilst his face is sometimes hard to read, there is a clear look of concern.
Yeah, I had to feed my goldfish. He swam away now. Sorry. I don't. I would have introduced you guys, but he's gone for the day.
Roll me deception.
He's a flying goldfish. He just went out the window. Oh, you should have seen it.
He looks at you and
There
tilts
are
his
like
head,
flying fish.
and then sort of reaches into his bag of holding and hands you a small pouch. And in that pouch is a small pile of tiny, tiny little cubes of meat.
Oh my god!
Is that Kibble? Is he trying to pet you?
You,
Kibble for the
you
goldfish.
yeah, Lavender, you would have plenty of nature background and animal handling background to know that like this is sort of something you could feed a fish.
Oh my god, that's so cute!
That is so adorable.
Oh my god! Oh!
That is so fucking cute.
Oh Oh my god.
And you just lied to this man. What the hell?
Wow, that. Oh,
God damn it!
oh. He's so kind.
He will gently bow his head, and he will go back to the tavern and leave you be.
Oh. Bye. Okay. I guess. Thanks. Okay.
Well, he was worried about you, but you seem fine, and you're here to feed your fish. So it's like, okay, I'll wait for you. It's not my fault you're so deceptive, but you have your bag of holding on you, right?
Yes.
It moves a little.
Oh.
Oh no.
I go.
It's the Pac-Man. It's the fucking Pac-Man.
I go. She walk in
As
and
you
look at
reach
the egg.
in, and pull out your egg, and it shakes a little.
I go.
What would you like to do?
I mean, she's not gonna disturb it or anything. She's just gonna hold it in her hands and just
Crack.
watch. Oh, okay.
Imagine it's a flying goldfish.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
There is
Oh.
something trying to break out of it.
I mean, you just gotta let it do its thing. You don't interfere.
As you set it down, cracks a little more, and you see a little nose poking out. A slight greenish blue sheen to it. And then these sort of glistening sparkles begin to take shape over the shell, and it slowly begins to dissipate. And in a flash of blue, your familiar is born. Your familiar is a hippocamp.
Oh shit!
I will send you a link to its to like the monster page, but
That is so cool!
Oh, it's a little tiny baby. Oh. The little baby.
I will
I
I will get it on your character sheet somehow, but you now have access to the Find Familiar spell.
Cool.
If you didn't already have it, anyway. If you do have it, this is what is summoned. And it kind of tilts its head slightly and looks at you. Sort of two hooves that help prop it up, and behind it, sort of almost like a mermaid's tail. And then you will see that its mane is made up almost entirely of seaweed.
Oh, that's cute.
And on its back, it goes from this blue and green, and then going along its tail, the scales then shift into the same black and white that match your own tail.
Aww. It's cute.
And then it immediately turns around and runs and dives into the seawater. And then you then see it sort of
Oh, more tissue.
playing around in the waves for a moment.
Congratulations, you got your goldfish.
I was about to say it's my goldfish.
No wonder Morticia was attacking.
Yeah. It's a goldfish.
Now, now Morwen is gonna come home and see just a random goldfish and be like, "Was that always there?"
If you're
Yeah.
this misremember. Oh, congrats on having being the first one to get your familiar. Aw.
Little baby.
That's so cool.
Impressive that it hatched so early for you.
Eh.
A voice comes from behind you.
She looks back. Oh shit. Okay. Eyes go a little bit wide seeing him.
Kind of walks up and sits next to you, watching the hippocamp dance in the water. The sun reflecting off its scales. He looks at you. You know, not many students have their eggs hatch before school starts officially. It has happened, but it's rarer than you'd think.
What does that mean?
It means I don't think any of us need to be concerned about you making it through your first year.
Think I was gonna die?
Oh, no, but there's more than one way of being expelled. We can only take so many students, you understand? If we let everybody progress who walked in here, you'd have hundreds, if not thousands, of mages and warlocks and wizards going around with magic that, quite honestly, I don't think many could control.
I mean, there's a lot to think about him.
Well, rest assured, we'll all be watching your progress very closely.
Oh. Okay. No pressure. None at all. That's fine.
The only pressure you need to worry about is naming and housing your new friend.
I gotta get to know them first. Can't just slap something on him and call him Willie.
The fish glows and the name
Well.
is stuck.
Fuck, Willie? What?
You totally can.
Are you good?
But he's already free.
No, he ain't. He's trapped in the building again.
Braveheart will look at you. I wish my caster had spent time thinking of my name as you do.
His caster? She looks at him very questioningly. What?
I was once someone's familiar. And then when Strixhaven came to be, they gave me life. True life. To watch over the Witherbloom College in their stead.
Huh. I mean, aren't you happier with freedom?
Happier, maybe. Lonelier, definitely.
Well, if you ever need anyone. She's offering the fucking.
You gonna feed him the kibble?
What?
He'll sort of smile at you. I think you'll fit in here just fine, Lavender.
I sure hope so.
And He will sit with you on the beach for a little while and watch as your new familiar finds its way in the world. And we will shift one more time back to the Biblioplex.
So, I imagine you're referring to me and Fortis, right?
Yes.
We're devising a plan how to steal that shit back from back from the Game Boy.
Before that, however, Simon,
Yes.
you will feel Fortisa's hand in your pocket.
Buy me dinner first, damn.
And he will take his hand out of your pocket and say absolutely nothing.
What manners? My oh my. As I was saying though.
If you're not gonna buy them dinner, you can just steal them dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hands in my pockets as I'm saying that. Am I either feeling something missing or feeling something extra in it?
Feeling something.
I'm gonna have to
extra
give
in
this one to Malachi.
There's
Oh, there's something in it.
There's 5 gold in your pocket now.
Aww. Look at that.
Your half.
Aww. You know, he's gonna put his hand to his chest like, aww. You didn't have to. I'll take it though. So, as I was thinking, right? Because, you know, I give him the chess piece, you know, it's, you know, that part, whatever. But what's really important, I'm really curious what that shit fucking was. So, like, we should totally fucking take it from him, right? He ain't gonna know it was us who fucking stole that. Totally. Why would he know? How would he know that? It would be perfect, I'm telling you. Worst case scenario, we just jump him, beat him, you know, unconscious, and just take it, right? That also works.
This plan seems
full of holes? Yeah, I
unconsidered.
know. I know, but I can't. Well, I mean, I guess, kind of. I just wish I knew what it was. I'm just curious, you know? Oh well. Next time we pass him by, we just might fucking drop him. But... there was actually a place I wanted to get to. I would like to go, even if I have to break in, to a classroom that I know for a fact that a specific teacher used to teach in.
You will be talking about this one.
Which one? Because I couldn't see that.
Ah, okay.
Bottom left.
Interesting.
Bottom left. Cool. Yeah, totally. So, yeah. I am so going to casually beeline towards it. Clocking that,
Casually
fucking
beeline.
yeah, that Quintilius is down the fucking line. You know, as I don't have my glasses on and my fucking passive perception is a little bit higher than usually. So, you know, and I just make me way. And at first I would just try to enter.
Try to answer?
Enter.
Enter. Okay. It is locked.
Wait.
Great.
Here. Let's say,
And I will wait.
I'm gonna find where is that motherfucker. Bitch. Where's There's that bitch. This bitch.
Alright, you go over and Jarzamir is sat there. Kind of just, he seems to be going over like just a stock inventory.
Thank you for your assistance earlier.
Of course.
I broke my last set of lockpicks. You wouldn't be able to. You would have
Yes, we have tools inside. I can sell them to you.
that would be fantastic. How
And-
much?
For one set of thieves' tools,
2.
just 2, 2 gold.
Hand him 2.
You know, in case you break them again.
in case I break them again, exactly.
In which case he will go over, and he will magically unlock the door, go inside, and he will fetch you 2 sets of thieves' tools. And he gets to them very quickly. You get the idea that this is not the first time people have come to him buying this kind of gear. He knows pretty easily where they are, and they're very close to hand, but he will give you 2 sets of thieves' tools for 2 gold. Happy to
Thank
help.
Well, please.
You come back to Simon clearly considering brute force. It's clear on his face.
Let me just fix up the other camera. Yeah, so people can see. I'm gonna place a hand on Simon's shoulder, and then I'm just gonna whip out one of the sets of thieves' tools and try to pick this lock.
Yeah, and I'm
Alrighty,
gonna cover for
that'll
him.
be-
Yeah, I'm gonna cover so no one sees.
Alright, that'll be dexterity plus your proficiency with advantage, thanks to Simon helping cover you up.
Okay, yeah. So
Worst case,
just
worst
sleight
case
of hand,
scenario, I also have somebody barbers if need be. If it's really low.
yeah, so I'll just roll sleight of hand because it's the same. Oh, come on.
Oh god! He's
So
an
it's with advantage,
He's an
though.
advantage!
With advantage.
Sorry, thank God, that's better.
Oh, thank god!
I
Buddy!
Alright.
got so hung up on working out like what skill I was using that I completely disregarded the advantage thing.
These doors are not magically locked, and you hear a click.
They're
as
definitely
you
not locked at
disable
all
the
anymore.
locking mechanism.
Two.
Right, sorry. Step and shine. Close the door, obviously.
Can I re-lock this door as well, please?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yep, and I'll lock the door.
Cool. Let's burn this place down. No, wait, maybe on our way out.
I was gonna say
But-
let's not start a fire until the door's unlocked again.
Right?
Let's maybe consider that as
as Simon is strutting across the painfully familiar classroom, he's actually going to linger a little bit on the place where he used to sit at, which is right here.
Alright.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
not going to leave the door. I'm gonna leave my ear pressed against the door, listening for
Oh,
any
smart.
potential. It's almost like this isn't my first time.
And Simon is actually going to look around and look for things he might have left behind, hidden or otherwise, or just in general, like anything that brings back memory of the professor.
Roll me investigation with disadvantage.
More than fine. That's gonna be so fucked up. Okay, with disadvantage.
Oh.
What? Dual 12s, let's go. 17 total.
So you can clearly tell in the last couple of years, especially this classroom obviously has been just used. These classrooms are kind of used by whatever teachers are required for whatever class. However, as you sit in the bench, there is a familiar scratching of your name, which was like a sort of poxy claim to this seat. And you look down, and you can kind of remember how you sort of used a quill to etch your name into the bench, and it's not yet been removed. And you go over, you look at the desk, and you do remember a hidden compartment laid by a certain Brocala. However, it is locked.
Hey, Fortis,
Yes.
could you do me a favor? There's a certain lock I want to get into, and I don't remember it was magically locked or not. Could you give it a try? And he points to the compartment, and if he has to stand up and point it out, he will. But
Yeah. Watch the door.
I will do it.
And I will attempt to pick this
And
up.
a proclamation in case it goes badly. I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs on myself for perceiving that somebody is coming to give him advantage. Worst case scenario.
You would have to do that before he makes the attempt.
Oh, you know what? Shh. Totally. Yeah. That's cool. This time I
Okay,
ain't paying
roll me
attention. Not
perception
anyway.
with disadvantage.
Perception with
There's
disadvantage.
double natties.
It's fine. It's 7. Cool. Don't worry about it.
And who would you like to give your advantage to?
240s.
Thank you.
All right, 40. Same roll again for lot picking with
Yep.
advantage.
Oh god.
Huh.
Okay, one of your thieves' tools will break.
And this is why I got
Oh my
2.
god! Oh, thank God you did that! Oh my god!
Look, guys.
You can attempt it again.
I would like to attempt
but you
it
won't
again.
have the benefit of advantage.
And that's
This will not break
fine.
your last set of thieves' tools, but obviously, yeah, same again, just flat this time.
much better.
16. There's a pop and a slide and a compartment. So the way it kind of is the bottom of the desk, and the compartment just drops, and a couple things slide out of it.
I'm going to take everything from within it, tuck it away, close the compartment up again, and then leave.
Alrighty.
Oh, thank God, I was worried we might fucking break it down.
I'm gonna unlock this door.
Give me a moment. Because I need to pull up a thing in case.
Also, just so you know, coast is totally clear.
There we go.
So,
Alright,
It's-
door is unlocked.
It's not that I don't trust you. It's force of habit. Because I would check for myself anyway, even if you told me it was clear.
Simon feels very confident on his face, like 100% confidence.
The same way.
There's no.
The same way I listened once before while in my room to sort of get a glimpse of my surroundings. Can I attempt to do the same thing here and see if I
You
can...
can roll me a perception check.
Oh, that was so... Oh. Yeah, go to
Telling
sleep.
you confidence!
You don't hear anything.
Go.
And I'm gonna walk out.
Professor Maker is standing there, sort of leaning against the table in front of you as you open the door and walk out.
Make out session.
Hold it there, Fortis.
Would you look at that? You're exactly who I was hoping to talk to. This is really fortunate.
I was hoping it would be under better circumstances.
Trust me, so did I. I hear you've been
Well,
expelled.
Simon.
Or not expelled, how's the word? There's a word for that.
Promoted.
Fired.
Remoted, banished. What's the word for it? And yet somehow you guys are still talking about him. I feel like we should actually have a one-on-one chat, don't you think?
We can have a 2-on-1 chat in detention.
Stare him
Oh.
down.
He looks at you. Fortis, roll me insight because I think Simon is too
Having a rough one.
locked in.
Having a rough one.
He don't look happy. He don't look happy.
Isn't he a robot?
Fortis cannot
He's a
think
ro- he's a-
straight
That's
when
what
he's
he
next to
always
Simon.
looks
I am
not
rubbing
happy.
off on him.
He is a robot, but his faceplate is malleable.
Okay.
He can show emotion. He will quite simply... I truly hoped we wouldn't have to have a conversation like this before classes had even begun.
Oh, you know
But you two
me.
have detention for the next 2 weeks.
Oops.
So, I'll see you both in detention next week. And we can discuss whatever it is you wish to discuss, Simon. And
Have
he
a wonderful
waves his
rest of your
hand,
day.
and the door slams shut and locks behind you. And he will return
Oh, I'm staring him down as he walks away.
to the Hall of Oracles.
I look at Fortis. He breaks out laughing. Oh, this was fun, you know?
I'm gonna nod, and then I'm gonna like, sort of like the 2-finger of like, follow. I'm gonna walk out.
And that I will. Fuck you, suckers! We got a detention, and you didn't.
I don't know if that is something
That
to
is
brag
not
about.
a
but sure.
good thing.
Nah,
I don't know.
it builds character.
We're gonna see a room that you guys won't. So
Good luck
Yeah, I
getting
still have-
detention, guys.
Alrighty.
I still have PTSD from the last detention I was in that Zephyr was running.
can't imagine why.
Alrighty.
But yes, I'm going to head back
I
to
will-
our room.
Alrighty. As you guys make your way back to the dormitory, because I think I know where this is going, so we'll follow on just a little bit more. You guys make your way, and as you're entering the sort of main hall of the dormitories, you see Morwyn there, looking very confused. Morwyn, for the last 10 minutes or so, you've been searching your room. There's no sign of lavender. There's no sign of a goldfish. This is all quite strange.
Oh my god.
I mean, at this point, he has concluded that clearly the goldfish was an excuse to get out of there.
No, it wasn't. She's with her
Problem
goldfish
is,
right now.
I mean, yes, but he doesn't know that.
Alrighty. But as you go into the hall, you see Simon and Fortis both coming in. And I leave the floor to the three of you.
As we're walking past, Simon over his shoulder throws, "Looking lost, Can."
Could narrow his eyes at you.
I'm here to cause trouble, guys.
Feel like Morwyn and Simon just lost the relationship point, even though we're not tracking them.
Morwyn is
I
going
kind
to
of feel like
turn
at this
his...
point we should be.
Morwyn is going to turn his head to Fortis. Either of you haven't happened to have seen the Brave One, have you?
The which one?
Who know?
Her name is Lavender.
Oh, why didn't you just say that?
Oh, actually, I did see her. She went to the harbor.
Morwen is going to look at Simon, just, slowly, like rusted hinges, turn his head to look at Simon.
He looks unapologetically smug about it.
I would like to roll insight.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I got my deception.
Yeah. Dragon, you roll deception.
Oh, for fuck's
versus-
sake! Natural 1! He looked too smug about it!
You know what? With a natural Morwyn, you don't think Simon has ever said an honest thing in his life, and this is no different.
He's going to turn his head back towards Fortis. That is regrettable.
Tell Simon I'm not speaking to him right now.
Well,
Oh.
I hope you've had a eventful day. I will find something to occupy myself with, I suppose.
Just gonna nod and continue walking to my room.
Bye! And Simon just finger waves at him bye, and then flips him off and then walks in.
And you two are alone in the dormitory room.
I'm gonna stick the key in the lock from outside and slightly turn it so it can't be opened.
As you do, you hear that loud funk as Morwen just bashed his head against the wall.
Yeah, I'm imagining it's the meme bonk sound.
Yes.
Nice.
And I'm going to pull out what I found.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, let me pull up an image for you.
You have an image
I will
of it?
say, yeah, I do.
Oh, you fucker.
Just need to make sure it's in which file is it in? Ready? Malachi and Dragon, I will send this to you both, and when you
Yeah.
make it public knowledge, I will make it public knowledge.
Cool. Cool.
Okay.
I will say, without even a roll, both of you, whatever you know out of character, in character, you do not recognize it.
Well, shit.
Ah.
Simon looks visibly dejected. uh,
On the back of it, I will say, Simon, you recognize his signature. This was his.
bastard.
I have somebody that I can show this to that might be able to give us more information.
Oh, you have any ideas?
I haven't got
Well, you go talk to the person you think could help. I'm going to go talk to a person I think I could help. And how about we reconvene later? How does that sound?
that sounds like a good.
Well, otherwise, I will see you at detention.
Indeed.
You know, I never got detention quite as early before. Lovely.
And as Simon, you make your leave, that is where we will end things for this week.
Oh, lovely. Beautiful session. Quite enjoyed it.
So it goes out saying, so now everyone, a little bit of admin before, with this session ending. At the beginning of next session, you must have your timetables completed for how you want them to be for the entirety of your first year. Obviously, things can change as the story progresses, but at least for right now, your classes, your jobs, your clubs, all your time slots need to be assigned. Malachi and Dragon, one of them will need to be temporarily subbed out for a detention slot, which will
I know
last
exactly
you,
what I'm gonna do for that, actually.
and that one will last you until the first of the harvest. Because
Cool.
basically, how detention's gonna work is basically you have detention for the rest of the current month.
So-
how that's gonna function.
I'm going to hit you up on Discord later about that.
Yep.
Because I actually had a plan for that, and I'm very glad I got attention.
I will say you'll need to lock in your timetables first, and then you two can do it. You can replace any
we
slot with
choose?
detention.
Yeah.
You can pick any slot apart from a class. You cannot
Totally cool.
replace classes with detention.
Totally cool.
Mine
But
is done.
any other time slot you can.
Great.
But yeah, everyone else, obviously, that is all the relationships and stuff that we have updated. If you need help with your timetables, I am available. Obviously, I will be here for it. But yeah, that is the wrap up on Freshers Week, and next session will be your first class with all 5 deans.
Oh my.
So be prepared. If there is anything you want to do in between now and the first day of class, message me and we can discuss what happened. We can sort of go over that and whatever changes and whatever roleplay we can do that. But yeah, from this point on, the calendar will be the tracker for what day you are on.
Cool.
But yeah, thank you all for joining us. That has been Strixhaven, Strixhaven University. We got our first detention, so that'll be lovely. And yeah, I guess I'll hand it off to Malachi for Bardic Tales announcements.
We have one to my knowledge, and that is this week we are starting our latest campaign. So this is all of the campaigns are now running as of this week. Thursday for us, Wednesday for the people that are stuck in the past. This will be the first session of Detentions and Dragons.
Detention and Dragons!
So it's very fitting that y'all got detention
Yes, it is.
today.
Yes, it
I
is.
didn't plan that, alright?
You've got
But it did
detention on
happen.
Wednesday. Good luck.
Very fun. Very fun indeed.
But
I'd like to say that this one was a lot less chaotic.
Bear?
Interessante.
These beers say I had like 5 different places at any one point that you were all at. I'm like fucking.
It was lovely. Well done.
Oh god, that's the most stressed I've been at a session in a long time.
Mahaz,
I think
you
it was
have
rather peaceful.
any announcements?
Honestly, yeah.
I don't have any more on my end.
Mahaz, your mutes, your mic's, behind you.
Okay, so other than the whole fact that we now have a community Discord server live, no huge announcements. Just double checking for next weekend. Frozen Fjords, will everybody be able to attend?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Yes, from my end.
No, I won't be there.
Excellent. Oh, fuck off. I'll drag you by your foot.
Alright, no worries. In that case, thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you had a wonderful time, and we will see you all next time. Bye for now.
Take it easy.